Minister of Israel, in which you were angry with him. You said, "Are you effing crazy? What are you effing doing? I helped you stay out of jail." Is that true?
Constantly fighting with Lebanon. At some point I said, Bibi, we got to stop this. We got to stop it.
U.S. President Donald Trump is openly acknowledging that he used an expletive while speaking about Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during a tense period of fighting in Lebanon.
Now, Axios reported that you had a phone call with Bibi Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, in which you were angry with him. You said, "Are you effing crazy? What are you effing doing? I helped you stay out of jail." Is that true? Did you speak to him in those terms?
I did. I wouldn't say angry. I was a little bit perturbed at his constantly fighting with Lebanon. At some point I said, Bibi, we got to stop this. We got to stop it. But I have a very good relationship. We've done well together. He always says, we could never have done it, but everybody knows that we could have never done it without the United States. But I've worked very well together. I like Bibi a lot.
And are your tactics where you say something and then change it and then do a peace deal and then break the ceasefire or whatever, is that all about trying to keep the Iranians off balance? Are you sort of messaging to them?
No.
Because people at home sometimes I hear that they feel anxious and confused.
That's good. That's good. If they're confused, then the Iranians are confused.
The admission offers a rare look at tensions between two leaders who have long been seen as close allies on the world stage. POTUS also weighed in on Iran, stating that he would like to meet the supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei.
So we had various levels of people, and the first set is gone, the second set is gone, part of the third set is gone, and the people we're dealing with, we know they're the people that are leading the country right now.
Is it the gay Ayatollah?
He's involved, absolutely. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think they have a lot of respect for him.
So he's compos mentis, he's not sick in hospital in a coma as we've been told?
Well, I don't know. I haven't had the privilege of meeting him.
Right.
But I'm not hearing he's doing great. You're doing better.
Right.
That way he's not. If you believe the stories, he's missing a lot of different parts.
So who's making the decisions?
Well, they say he is giving approval because that's the way it has been for a long, long time. His father and then him, I guess it's a succession. But we seem to be getting along quite well.
Would you like to meet him or meet any of the Iranians in person?
I've never thought of it, actually. It's a very good question. I'll think of it. Yeah, I'd like to meet him. I like to meet everybody. I'd like to meet him. We probably will meet at some point, depending on how it all works out.
But while the president's comments on Netanyahu and Iran grabbed headlines, another debate quickly emerged online. Social media users began dissecting Trump's appearance during the podcast and questioning his reduced public schedule. The renewed speculation comes despite a recent medical report describing the 79-year-old president as healthy and fully fit to serve. Fresh questions about U.S. President Donald Trump's health are once again dominating social media after observers pointed to his appearance in a recent podcast interview and noted his noticeably reduced public schedule. The renewed scrutiny comes despite repeated assurances from the White House that the soon-to-be 80-year-old commander-in-chief remains healthy and fully capable of carrying out his duties. The latest wave of speculation began following Trump's appearance on journalist Miranda Devine's The Post podcast, Pod Force One. After clips from the interview circulated online, some social media users claimed they noticed what appeared to be swelling around Trump's right eye and right hand. The observations quickly spread across social media platforms, with users sharing screenshots and videos while debating whether the appearance suggested an underlying health issue. At this stage, however, the White House has not publicly commented on those specific observations, and there is no official confirmation regarding the claims being made online. Still, the discussion has intensified because it comes at a time when questions surrounding Trump's health have already been receiving increased attention. Just last week, the 79-year-old president underwent his third medical examination in approximately 13 months. Following the checkup, the Trump administration released a medical report that painted an overwhelmingly positive picture of the president's condition. According to the report, Trump remains in good health and fully fit to perform the duties of the presidency. The assessment highlighted strong physical and cognitive performance and was presented as evidence that the president continues to maintain a high level of fitness, despite being the oldest person ever elected to the office. However, not everyone was convinced by the report's findings. Several medical professionals publicly questioned aspects of the assessment. One physician quoted in media reports suggested that some of the results appeared almost too positive for someone approaching 80. That criticism fueled fresh debate among both supporters and critics regarding the transparency of presidential medical disclosures. The White House has repeatedly rejected suggestions that the U.S. president is experiencing serious physical or cognitive issues. Administration officials have consistently maintained that Trump remains energetic, mentally sharp, and fully engaged in his responsibilities. But the conversation surrounding the president's health extends beyond medical reports alone. Questions have also been fueled by the president's recent public schedule. While Trump signed an executive order focused on artificial intelligence innovation and security this week, the event was conducted without a public speech or press conference. That absence prompted further speculation among critics who have been tracking the president's appearances. According to reports, Trump's last major public speech took place on May 22nd, before going incognito for a full week. But despite all speculation, Trump's allies continue defending his fitness while trying to simmer the health chatter.
He does really well. He aces the test every single day, and I do actually believe that he is curious to make sure everything is going in the right direction. He's a very meticulous person in so many ways that are often underappreciated. But for him to want to know all the numbers and keep on top of them, it's the same reason he calls people at odd hours, because something's on his mind and he wants to deal with it.
Fresh questions about U.S. President Donald Trump's health intensify after a surprising admission from Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services Administrator Dr. Mehmet Oz during a White House press briefing that critics quickly labeled a disaster.
This is the fourth checkup that the president has had. He's supposed to have one a year. He's had several CT heart scans. What are the doctors looking for?
The controversy erupted Tuesday when Oz stepped behind the White House podium while Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt remains on maternity leave. But instead of easing concerns about the president's health, Oz's comments appeared to raise even more questions.
I actually have talked to the president about what he's sent to all of you, and I think it's just a routine, regular exam. You remember I had the president on my show 10 years ago, and he also presented records, and at the time I was stunned at how well he was doing, because so many of these numbers naturally over time will start going in the wrong direction. But if you look at these records, they're spectacular. You know, his cholesterol, his blood pressure, all the numbers are in excellent parameters. His ability, and listen, I work with him frequently. Many of you get to see him almost every day. That amount of energy and that amount of mental acuity does not exist in a vacuum. You have to have a vessel to carry it, and the president has unique ability to just keep going at all hours of the day with remarkable strength.